It is great to be back in New Zealand, to be honest with you. I've been away a long time now. It's coming up 8 years, and I've enjoyed being away, but at the same time, I've learnt to love New Zealand. When I first went away, I couldn't wait to get out of the country and that, and obviously now I'm married as well, and just miss being around friends and family pretty much. So I am enjoying being home, definitely, and it'll be for an extended period this time, so I'm looking forward to it. The next few months for me is basically just a rehab process. I've been injured with my shoulder now for over a year, and it's just taken its toll on me, and went back to a surgeon in Europe that I'd dealt with earlier in my career, and he was able to sort of set me on the right path, and hopefully that's going to be what it takes really. Now it's sort of up to me as far as the surgery's all done, and it's on to the rehab process with a physiotherapist here in New Zealand. Riding for me doesn't really look anywhere in the next 6 months. We've set the target to be October, and if I could make October, then that would be excellent. So that's really what I'm setting all my sights on for right now, to be back on a bike. And racing wise, I'm not real sure, but as far as just being on a bike and riding, hopefully by October. The greater plan for me basically is to be back in America by next May and racing the outdoor nationals. I have a lot left to achieve in America with my dreams and goals, and probably my target will be to be in Europe to do some racing through the next winter there, which would be our summer basically, after I'd finish racing in New Zealand through the summer, and then head over there and do some racing just to get back up to speed and be ready for the nationals in America. As far as being involved with younger kids and helping out with the sport of motocross, it's a passion for me. I love motocross and motorsport in general, to be honest, and I would love to be involved in helping some of these kids, especially the ones that are going to be near the pointy end of the field, because I think it's going to be a great opportunity for some of these kids to get their name out there in lights. And coming to New Zealand, for a lot of people also, it's going to be a big wake-up call as well. So it's definitely going to be interesting, and it's been a really big initiative by the Taupo Motorcycle Club, I think, on their behalf to hold an event like this, and really I think it's going to be great for New Zealand motorcycling in general. Haven't raced very much in the last 2 years, and basically since the Destinations in Budds Creek end of 2007, I've done 2 races. So really looking to just get back into the mix of it, get on the start line again and race as much as I can while I'm home. And I love racing in New Zealand, I miss it. It's just a relaxed atmosphere, and you can just get out there and bang bars with a lot of the people that I grew up racing with as well. So I'm looking forward to it actually. I think the summer for New Zealand motocross is really important for a lot of the young guys that are really looking to launch their careers internationally. We have such good racing through January and February, and a lot of those events are pretty big now and well established, and it's just a great time in the year to get ready to go racing internationally. And I think if I was doing it again, I'd be using that to really launch into the European or American or Australian series. So it's definitely a good time of the year for them. I've raced all over the world now, and being in America was always my dream. Winning the World Championship was obviously a huge highlight in my career, and one of the biggest plaques on the wall for me really. Winning the Supercross title in the Lights East was also pretty big, but I'd like to win an outdoor title in America. That's what I've always dreamt about. But as far as racing overseas, the biggest, I say, negative for me is not being at home. I've said it time and time again lately. I just miss being home, and I think this time now, I'll be home for probably 8 or 9 months, and it'll just be a time for me to really revitalise and get ready to go racing again, because I am 24 now, and I want to race for another 5 or 6 years professionally, and basically get back winning. That's my aim. I've had a couple of years now that have been pretty hard for me, and I'd like to just get back up there and go winning like I know how.